Here is the Java API web page for class string. Each object contains a list or string of characters. Any string literal in your program, like ABC, is maintained in an object of class string. This description tells us two important things. First, string objects are immutable. They cannot be changed. Second, a string is implemented as an array of values of type char. You don't yet know about arrays in Java, but they're much like arrays in other programming languages. So, here's how we might represent the array containing the string BCDEFGH. Knowing that a string is implemented in an array can help you estimate how fast various operations are. For example, to find the index of a character may take time proportional to the length of the string, since each character may have to be looked at to find C in the array. When talking about a string S, we often use the notation S, open bracket, K, close bracket, to denote the character at index K. This notation is useful even if it is not Java. In the same way, S sub h dot dot k denotes the substring of S that contains the characters S sub h plus 1, all the way up to S sub k. S sub h dot dot denotes the substring of S starting at h and going to the end of the string. Finally, S sub h dot dot h minus 1 denotes the empty string starting at position h. At this point, stop the video and take 5 minutes to look through the method summaries and details of the following string methods in the Java API spec. You will be using them in writing methods that manipulate strings. Some of them are overloaded. There are two important points to remember. S.substring of h, k yields a new string that contains the elements S sub h dot dot k minus 1. It does not contain S sub k. Index of methods return -1 if the character or string being searched for does not appear there. We now develop a function to show you how we tend to develop code thinking in terms of English and translating into Java when we know what is to be done. Here's the spec. String S contains a list of at least one name. Adjacent names are separated by one or more space characters. If there is only one name, return it. Otherwise, return the first name but with the last character placed at the beginning and with all characters in uppercase. Here are two examples. To start, let's remove the spaces at the beginning and end of S. Is there a function that can help us do this? Yes! Trim! But be careful. The call does not change S, but produces a new string with the surrounding spaces removed. So we have to assign the result to S. Now we have to determine whether there is only one name. That's the case if there are no space characters, or blanks, in S. If there are two or more names, there's a blank after the first name. So let's look for the first blank. We can use function indexOf for that and store the result in a new local variable k. Now, if k is -1, S contains no blank, so we can simply return S. Otherwise, we have to construct a string consisting of the last character of the first name, which is just before the blank character S sub k, concatenated with everything that comes before, but all in uppercase. Now let's translate this into Java. First comes S sub k minus 1. We use function char@. Next comes the substring S sub 0 dot dot k minus 2. We use function substring, but note that the second parameter is k minus 1 and not k minus 2. because of the way substring is defined. Now we have to make all those characters into uppercase. We use instance function to uppercase. And we're done. Note that the code works if the first name is a single character. That's because s sub 0 dot dot negative 1 and s dot substring of 0 comma 0 are the empty string.